what you're going to see now with this pandemic getting bigger again. I mean, it's more contagious than the old one was, this Delta virus. And they're talking about shutting down again. I mean, if they shut down schools again, a lot of parents will have to stay at home again. That's going to affect business. And then businesses in general are going to be slowing down, especially anything that moves by trucks or rails. That we noticed last with the pandemic was slowed down a lot. Stores were running out of key ingredients. Factories were closing. So it's going to affect the market if this gets bigger, and it looks like it's going to get bigger right now. Yes, this is the first time that you and I spoke in a long time where I'm going to say you want to get in cash or some other, maybe a 10-year or something like that, but you want to get out of the markets. I think you're going to see them capitulate in August. Apple, Google, Microsoft, and of course today with Amazon. You know, they had a good quarter last quarter when everybody was at home. But now it's not going the way they want. The whole group is down basically, but I think they'll come back. Amazon's still going to have a good month, even though we have a down week right now. The earnings were down. We'll still wind up having a good month for Amazon. But I think, again, ironically, if this thing does blow up, you'll have a great month for Amazon in August. You know what I'm saying? With the stay at home. So what's bad for the country is going to be great for Amazon, and same for Microsoft and Google. So I think we're going to see that again happen. I think, you know, this is just an aberration that, you know, it's almost like taking a breather because they had a great quarter last quarter, and now they're going to come in a little because, you know, people are going back to work. They weren't using Amazon, but now it looks like they're going to close down again, and you're going to see these stocks bump up again. The stay-at-home stocks will be here again. I think it's all going to be on the coronavirus, on this Delta virus, I should say now, where that goes. If we do see this breakout big time next week, and they say we're going to close the, you know, businesses and schools and whatnot, go more lockdowns, I think you could see the market come in a lot. That's going to scare investors because they got hurt last year when the market did come in, and they, you know, now I think they're going to pull the trigger right away. They even mention the word lockdown. You're going to see a lot of these guys sell, like, you know, the Walmarts and things like that. The retail stocks get out of real quickly. Hospital stocks, they'll get back in, see them maybe jump a little. But it all depends on what happens with the virus next week. If we get bad news that's really exploding, yeah, the market comes in. I think if you're running a hedge, if you're running a fund, and you see this, you're going to have to say, okay, we got to hold back. Some of them are in right now, and they'll probably stay in. I mean, now everyone knows what's going on. So, I mean, anybody that's invested in Chinese stocks, they're going to say, hey, do I stay in? They'll talk to their broker, and they'll judge it. They'll say, hey, it might be a time to buy more because the stocks are down. But if this is going to be a long-term battle between the Chinese regulators and the American investors, I think it's time to get out of the stocks to play it safe. I do, unfortunately, because I like the Chinese stocks. I mean, we invest heavily into them. But I think if it's going to be a protracted slowdown, yeah, you want to get out. It's going to weigh on them, definitely, most certainly.